get it done?
I think Dominic Cruz is a smart guy. I think he's got a young lion in front of him, but I'm going to say Dominic Cruz retains the belt. He finds a way to win that fight. Yeah, I think his movement will throw him off. I don't know, I don't know if he's injured. He's always been plagued with injuries too, but if he's healthy and he doesn't have, many injuries, I'm saying he wins that fight.
All right, a main event, Ronda Rousey right now minus 137, which tells you that some money has come in on Amanda Nunes, just the slightest of underdogs right now at plus 117. We've talked a lot about the physical versus the psychological with Ronda Rousey. Obviously, she's not letting a lot of people in. She seems to be more of the unknown in this fight. But as I've also said, I feel like for sports bettors, they see her at that price, and I think a lot of them would be interested. If you had to make a pick on this fight and you had to go place a bet on it, which way you going?
Again, obviously Ronda could win this fight. She's got a way of winning this fight easy. But I'm not sure with all, even that Vince McMahon's daughter coming out, she's got a place in the WWE. I mean, and I'm kind of relating it to Chris. They get so many opportunities thrown at them. I don't have the inside info where her head's at. But, she is doing good. She does have other options. And I think at this level, when you get to where these guys are, you're either all in or all out. And if she's not all in, she's going to lose that fight. And I'm going to pick Nunes to retain the title, although, I like Ronda. But, I just think, she's coming off that loss. It's a long layoff. She's got so many other options to do things. I just think that could have some effect on what happens in that fight from a mental standpoint.
Ray, do you think is it concerning the fact that she's not doing any media, any MMA media the week of the fight?
Well, I think she was always, if you listen to Dana, she was always a girl that did whatever they told her to do, and I'm sure now she's got opposing, people telling her that. You have to be selfish. Don't get caught up in this stuff. Concentrate on your training. So I think the other side of that is they want her to do everything she could do to, make sure that she's the right person come fight night. So I think that's actually like a good thing. I told you, Matt used to just turn down media stuff back in the day. But, we're in the entertainment business also. So on one side, it's probably not going to be good to hype the fight. But on the other side, it should keep her focused on what she has to do, which is training. And, again, she's coming off a loss. She has to make sure that she's in the right spot. And the media stuff could really drain you, man. It really is draining, and they fly these people all over, and they got to go back and forth. And it's a little tough. So I think that's a good thing for her.
And I get it. You turned down the Anik and Florian podcast, but I think Kenny's saying, hey, you go to this. And I don't want to put words in your mouth, Kenny, but Ray, you go to the pre-fight press conference on Wednesday, and they ask you about Holly Holm, and you just say, I've said my piece, moving on, next question, whatever you need to do. But maybe getting a face-off with Amanda Nunes and getting back into the atmosphere a little bit could make the walk Friday night easier. I don't know. I just think she's totally...
Yeah, I mean, look, you bring up a good point, too. But I think, we're dealing with a fragile ego.
Yeah.
I don't think she wants to answer those questions, and that's... again, that's not a good sign as a champion. I think you got to suck it up and meet that stuff. But the obligations are crazy. You got to draw the line in the sand somewhere. I'm saying, so she's not going Wednesday to the pre-fight thing?
As far as I know, there's no open workout.
She should have picked one thing and went with it. You know what I mean? But she's probably trying to do, they're probably trying to psych her into a different spot, So, again, we don't have the information on how that camp is going and everything, but this is the option they're choosing to get the best out of her, and I got to believe they're making the right decision. But, she's definitely not – look, she didn't want to talk to anybody, So, I think that's a bad sign as a champion. I know, Chris always sucked it up, and he was always pretty gracious with that. And, but everybody's different, man. Everybody's different. And this is the way she chooses to handle it. We'll know more after the fight. But I think all in all – she's got so much stuff going on that if she can't concentrate, I think this girl's a killer for a certain period of time. If she can't drag her into deep waters, she's probably going to lose that fight.
All right, Ray Longo, Minute Training Day with Ray still going strong as well. Merry Christmas to you. Happy New Year, and we hope to see you soon.